Hey everyone, welcome back to Awakening by Truth. So, on today's episode, I wanted to talk about narcissists, narcissism. So, narcissists can come in many shapes and forms, whether it be a friendship, a relationship, even like a family relationship or a parent. I've experienced some narcissists in my day, and the best thing to do for yourself is, protect your peace. Any form of a narcissist, once they lose you from their life, they will do whatever it takes to get you back, to sink you in, especially if it's a relationship. They see you're happy, you've moved on. They will do anything to get you back, whether it be reach out to your family members or friends, or send a random text of how much they miss you, or reach out on social media, like one of your pictures or old posts. They will do anything to get you back, because it's so hard for them to see you happy, even if they're happy and moved on. And they'll do anything in their power to get you back and sink you back in just to hurt you again, whether it be cheating on you or getting you back and then breaking up with you just so that you're broken up with that other person. Narcissists can be very controlling, even in a friendship too. Like, they want to control your whole life, control what you do. They call the shots. Anytime you do something, they try to separate you also from your other relationships. So like I said, it could be a partner or a friendship. Like, they want you all to themselves, and they will try to tear or destroy the other relationships you have so that nobody talks to you anymore, and all you have is that person. Misery loves company. It's just so crazy. And like I said, I've definitely experienced some narcissists in my time. Like, can they change and get better? Yes. With therapy, they will do certain things, like they'll belittle you, call you names, treat you like garbage, and then do things such as like gift giving, spending money. That is their way of essentially kind of like showing love. Like spending money on you, buying you things. Even after they've done something really terrible, they think that just flashing their money and doing things for you will make up for the things they have done or said. And it's crazy. And some, like, a warning, like, if a narcissist tries to egg you on or argue with you at all, like I said, at all costs, protect your peace. As hard as it can be, the best thing to do in those kind of situations is ignore, or just respond, in a peaceful way. Like, I can't even begin to think of how to respond. Like, if they're coming at you about something that bothers them, just like doing whatever you can not to egg them on more or argue back. You have to just stay calm, humble, cool, and collected, and not try your best not to go back and forth with them. And if you had a narcissist in your life, or were dating a narcissist and you got out of it, like, don't go back. Even if they swear they've changed or they've done this and that to get better, it's like, you've already moved on. You're already so much happier without that relationship, so why bring it back? And I've experienced narcissism in friendships in the past, even as like a kid growing up. And like, I just realized that my life is so much peaceful now with, less friendships, but like more meaningful ones, like really close friends of mine, or friends that I've been really close with for years, and I know them very well personally. Like, I found, like, removing the narcissist, like, my life is so much more peaceful. And it can be hard, to get rid of a narcissist. But like I said, at all costs, protect your peace is so much more important. They will also, like, try to take control of things. They secretly, honestly, what I've learned is, like, narcissists really attract empaths, and they're honestly really secretly jealous of you, something that you have, like your kindness and your being an empath. Like, they wish that they could have that, and secretly they're jealous of you and they hate on you. If you do something They try to do it the same thing, but 10 times better, always in competition with you. Um, there's just so many things, and uh, it's a lot. And like I said, nobody deserves to go through that. It is a form of abuse, and the best thing, like I said, that you can really do with a narcissist, especially if they're trying to come back into your life, is just ignore. Block, ignore, because opening conversation with them most of the time is only going to turn into a debate or argument, and it's just not worth it. The best thing you can do when you have a narcissist that you're dealing with in your life is to block and ignore. I'm telling you, that's the best thing, because then if they're blocked, you don't even have to hear what they're saying or deal with anything they're saying. Like, I can't emphasize enough, like, protect your peace at all costs. Because they will drain you and take everything from you, emotionally, spiritually, and it's not worth it, especially if you have like a few other close friendships. Like, you don't want to let them ruin your other friendships and relationships, or even family, you know? Like, there's just so much jealousy and hatred in a narcissist, and it's just too much. It's too much, and you deserve a peaceful, happy, great life. You don't deserve to have to deal with any of that bull crap or anything that a narcissist brings. And like I said, they'll do whatever they can. They'll say whatever they can to suck you back in, but you just have to go with your gut in these kinds of situations, and like really trust your intuition. Pray on it. That's something I do for everything these days, is pray on it, and God will show you what's meant to be in your life and what needs to be removed. Even if it's like signs through a dream, you know, something like that. I've had that happen so many times when I prayed to God about a certain friendship or situation or relationship. Like, I would just get these signs, or he would come to me in a dream of some sort, and just like really listening to my gut. Like, when certain friendships or relationships weren't right for me, when I'd be around that person, I would feel like some type of energy or something in my gut that it just like was not right and it was not good. And I screwed myself up so many times not listening to that gut feeling, just because I wanted to be a people pleaser and I give everybody the benefit of the doubt and see the best in everybody. And it's gotten me into some really shitty situations and relationships and friendships. So like, now I'm trying my best to always listen to that gut feeling. You know, I didn't for a long time. And like I said, I've always ended up regretting it. So I kind of feel like that gut feeling is like God for me anyway. And I'm learning now to listen to that. You know, listen to the warning signs before you put yourself through so much damage. You know, you don't have to deal with a narcissist. And if you're somebody going through this right now, or in a narcissistic relationship or friendship, just please take my advice and find a way out. You don't owe them any explanation. If you really like care about that person and you want to try to have a conversation first, you can. But the second they start debating and arguing with you, that's when I would say hang up, block. You don't have to deal with that. Now, if they're willing to own up to their issues and admit like where they went wrong and that they have a problem, and you can admit, like, say you went wrong in some aspect too, like if they're willing to own up to it, apologize and promise to change, like, and you want to give them one chance, like, there's nothing wrong with second chances. But the second that they revert back and treat you the same way, you know, or if they really don't change or try to change, like, you just have to cut it off. Like I said, second chances are fine, but if there's been no therapy and no proof of change or even trying to change, like, you have to protect your peace at all costs and just end that friendship or relationship. And I know it's hard if it's like a family member, but like I said, you know, your peace is so much more important. And some people out here just don't want to change and get better, so you don't deserve to deal with that. Or maybe give them some time to get into therapy first and really prove themselves that they've changed, and then maybe allow them to come back into your life when you've really seen change, because actions speak louder than words. But there's so much more I can say about this topic, but I just wanted to like touch on it a little bit and just let anybody know that's out there struggling, like if you are dealing with a narcissistic relationship or friendship, like please reach out. I'm in school to be a therapist. I'm here to help as many people as I can. I'm recording with my hand right now, holding the phone. I need to start using my tripod again. I've just been a little lazy. I was going to record outside, but I had a bunch of errands after work and now it's dark. So I decided to record in my room. But anybody out there struggling or going through this kind of situation, please reach out. My podcast Instagram is catx0x6. Reach out. I'm here to help whoever I can. That's the whole point of this podcast. And I love all of you. And thank you to all my supporters. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. Bye.